Here's a question that I have for you as well, and it's sort of this old adage that's out there. They say people don't vote on foreign policy. People don't vote on foreign policy, and yet President Trump's approval rating jumps after a widely seen as successful international trip. So how do you put those two together? Are they in contention? Is there a relationship? Or is it that Americans, as it turns out, actually do care about foreign policy?
I would say that there's no doubt that when it comes to voting, they vote more on economics, but there's always been a group that votes more, on foreign policy and national security. This is how people need to understand it. It's nonsense that foreign policy doesn't impact approval. It is true, however, that it tends to be more downside for presidents. Herbert Walker Bush could not be saved by the Gulf War. The economy weighed more. It's not that they didn't appreciate what he did and how quickly he brought a resolution to that conflict. He thought it would carry him over, and of course it did not. But I think what happened here with Trump is foreign policy being secondary. Of course, people already concluded that the economy was not about to crash and burn. And then when he had this successful trip, I think the media, again, they miss the story all the time. The speech in Saudi Arabia was a historic moment, a huge moment for Donald Trump. But he went out there, he brought a resolution to the Pakistani conflict. He brought in trillions of dollars of investment promises to the United States. He further isolated Iran, and he's doing what he's out there reinforcing what people want him to do, and that's how they see Donald Trump as a peacemaker. And so it's going to be a net benefit for him. I do think that foreign policy can hurt you more than it can help you. I think that's really clear. But to say that it has no bearing on approval rating is ridiculous. And just to tell you, Jack, for years, separate approval on issues will ask pollsters for decades, going all the way back to Gallup. They'll ask general approval rating, but then they will also ask what approval on three key issues. And they have always been the economy, foreign policy, and immigration.
The economy, foreign policy, and immigration. Wow. Funny how I've always said that those are the three issues that are the three legs of the stool of the new right. Those are the three verticals. Yep. Those are what makes Trump different from every other Republican candidate out there, president out there, figure out there. That's what made this movement be this movement and made it not be the Jeb Bush presidency or something. If you focus solely on those issues, you will succeed. You will be successful as a candidate. By the way, it is very politically, advantageous to focus on these issues. And it's amazing how ideologically captured the Republican Party was, and in large part still is, on so many issues, whether it be special interests or whether it be simply just really folks just not understanding where the political lines are. This is what people want. People want populist nationalism. They want all of this, and the Republican Party wants to move forward. Then they can either pick up on it, or they could just forget about it and completely walk away. But Rich, when it really comes down to it, is these are issues like MAGA, by the way, that Trump has stolen from the Democrats. Borders was a Democrat issue. Getting out of wars was a Democrat issue. And then the Democrats went in and Obama did more wars anyway. Getting trade protectionism. These were all Democrat issues. And it's like Trump, free speech even used to be a Democrat issue, with the exception, I guess, of like Tipper Gore. But it's amazing to me, Rich, that these establishment conservatives just don't get it. 1 minute till the break.
Yeah, they're living in another. I would say another decade, but it's not even another decade. It's another century. And the sooner that they are phased out of the Republican Party, the better, because this is the way forward. You say they stole them from Democrats, and I think Trump would say, this was the Republican Party before the Bushes and the neocons co-opted it, right? Even Reagan himself used to say America first once in a while, and not once in a while, quite a bit on the campaign trail.